Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Governor Yusuf vows to recover 5.4 billion naira pensions not remitted by Ganduje's government. Guys, this is interesting. The governor of Kano State, Governor Abba Yusuf, has said that he is ready to use every legal means to retrieve the 5.4 billion deducted monthly pension contributions that were not remitted by the Abdullahi Ganduje's administration. The governor said it's unacceptable for anybody to deduct workers' monthly pension contributions without disbursing these funds. And speaking during the flag off of the payment of the 5 billion gratuities to 4,000 retirees, Yusuf noted that the payment of this pension is not a privilege, but it's a right. The governor asked the pensioners to write a petition to the state government seeking an investigation into the deduction of their monthly pension contributions. He assured that his regime will ensure that their money is recovered. The debacle we are in now is that all the money deducted from the monthly pensions payments of Kano workers amounting to the sum of 5.4 billion naira would be probed. And Yusuf added that his administration had inherited 43 billion pension arrears from Ganduje's government. Abubakar Abdusalam, the state accountant general, had explained that Governor Yusuf is committed to paying pensions backlog of 10 years. And the chairman of Nigerian Pensions Union, Kano State, Comrade Salisu, had disclosed that before the 2023 election, they had asked how the new government will solve the problems of the pension in Kano with over 43 billion unpaid pensions, although they expressed sadness that the pensioners were shortchanged by Ganduje's administration. So the governor of the state wants to use this opportunity to probe the administration of Ganduje that was immersed in corruption and a lot of mismanagement of funds. It seems that Ganduje's 8-year tenure was really immersed in massive corruption, diversion of public funds, the sale of government properties and others. And at this point, the current governor of Kano State has said he will pursue Ganduje to the end of the earth to make sure he retrieves these 5.4 billion pension funds that were not remitted by Ganduje's government. It seemed that this money are the monies of the people of Kano State, the pensioners of Kano State that were deducted. And the governor has vowed to expose his impunity, to wash his dirty linings out in the public. I mean, this seems that Ganduje's administration has been deeply immersed in corruption, and Governor Yusuf is out to bring back the state from struggling to recover from bankruptcy as a result of Ganduje's 8-year tenure of corruption. Now, this is coming from the governor of Kano State. We all know that Governor Abba Yusuf is not in good terms with Ganduje as a result of the feud between Ganduje and Kwankwaso, Yusuf political godfather. Now, if Yusuf, the governor of Kano State, is going ahead with this plan of recovering these funds, it's a good idea. In fact, I would applaud it if he's doing this genuinely and not because he's trying to enchant Ganduje or because of his personal vendetta against Ganduje. No, I hope this is not just another revenge mission. I hope this is a genuine mission for the people of Kano State and not just to go after Ganduje because of one political reasons or another. If any political reasons are involved in this, well, it means that you are pursuing your own personal vendetta. But if you are doing this genuinely for the interest of Kano people and you really want to make sure that you put an end to all these corruptions, then it is quite applaudable that you are willing to probe the administration of Ganduje. And there have been various calls by some people to probe the administration of Ganduje, being that Ganduje had Ganduje's administration was deeply immersed in corruption. And according to a lot of people who have been looking at what's happening in Kano, we see that the feud going on between these emirs in Kano arises from the political tension between Ganduje and Kwankwaso and also Governor Yusuf. And they tend to transfer this political tension amongst themselves. Now it's spreading towards the emirship, which has resulted to an emirship tussle in Kano State, which brought about chaos, tension here and there. But you see, traditional institutions are meant to be independent, especially the emirship in Kano. But because of politicians, the appointment and removal of traditional leaders are now subject to political whims, undermining the authority of these traditional institutions and their legitimacy. And this has really sown a seed of discord in Kano among Aminu Ado Bayero and Sanusi Lamidu, who are said to be cousins. Yes, and these two cousins now find themselves entangled in this web of political tensions because of, politicians in the state. And we know the history of Sanusi, the emir of Kano, how he was dethroned by Governor Abdullahi Ganduje in 2020. And, this move back then was perceived as a attack on Sanusi's independence and influence, because Sanusi was not supporting Ganduje back then, and then he had to remove him. So all these things started, and then with the arrival of Governor Abba Yusuf, the current governor of Kano, he hinted that he would bring back Sanusi to his former position, citing how, he was illegally removed by Ganduje. And he removed Bayero. And since then, the streets of Kano have experienced crises, from this power struggle here and there, Sanusi's reinstatement, Bayero's dethronement, and these two with their links to a claim to the throne. So with all this going on in Kano, we tend to see that the governor, Abba Kabir Yusuf, is doing everything within his power to make sure he gets back at Ganduje. Yes, but now he has vowed to recover every money that was allegedly deducted from the monthly pensions contributions of Kano workers. And he said that these monies ought to have been paid to the workers, to the pensioners, but they were not paid. And he assured that his regime will ensure that their money is recovered. Now, this tune of money amounted to the sum of 5.4 billion naira, and all that this money were not remitted to the state treasury, rather they were taken to personal accounts, and he has determined to get this money back, which is a very good move. He also added that his administration inherited about 43 billion naira pension arrears from Ganduje's government, which is quite huge, but he would make sure he does everything in his possible best to bring everything back to normal in Kano. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments section.